There we go. Single player, new game. Also, let me really quick do something. Options, video, or game, do not autosave to cloud. Then otherwise everything's fine here. Alright. Let me click start on up. After all, I feel like start-a-rooning a game-a-rooney. Da-na-na-na. Ooh, deal with Oilhelm. Fun, Tsar Nikolai. So the sad thing about... okay, let me see. For the sake of... let me see, I'm trying to think. Okay, yeah. Trying to decide on who I should play as, since there's quite a few different fun little things that you could do. Like, okay, I think I'm gonna go with a... alright, I'm gonna do other countries. So here. Name a major from World War I. Or even just a mod. Name somebody from World War I. Either you or that other mysterious viewer could do it. Also, how's the audio sounding? Is it too loud? Too quiet? Honestly speaking, I could just jam out to this all day. Can't think of any nations from World War I at all. Like, for instance, the Ottomans, or the Austro-Hungarians, or Italy, or Russia. I think that's just the perfect font size right there. Just massive. Oh, I almost forgot the Japanese have their own special focus tree as well. I don't think the Qing do, though. Nor does Australia. I just noticed that Transvaal doesn't start as independent. Okay, then I guess pick a number between 1 and... let me see. Pick a number between 1 and 15. Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum da 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 dum. 12. Alright, so 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The Empire of Yappa. Alright, I actually haven't done a game with the Empire of Japan in the Great World mod, so this will be fun. I've never actually seen the refocus tree before. Do 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 do. Na na da 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 da. Do 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 do. you do have to mind the loading because it does take a while. But hey, I'll also probably do a. Oh, that would be a fun min-maxing, actually. Just try to min-max the crap out of the game. Okay, so. Oh, cheese. I see. So the hook and the hook shied it. Yeah, that's fine. I see about this. What are you guys' template like? Ooh, perfect. A good colonial template, a good cav, and a good well, not really good, but you know. What language do Japanese people say? They say Yoyemashita. Also, I am the rightful owner of Chusho. Chusho? Yep. I love the Hearts of Iron music. God, it's so great. Also, look at that. The Curial Islands back with their proper owners. Also, I like how how I have a claim on North-South Leniki, but he doesn't actually have a claim on South Leniki. Which, I don't know, it's just kind of cute. I don't know. There's just these little things like that. Okay. So, well, since the way it is started though, I guess I'll do this. Set up all of my garrison orders along here. Also, no, that. So I need to train on one more. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let me see about this next. I don't actually have a home defender, which is... I guess I'm gonna call these boys the... Colony Brigade? No, the Colony Bringers. Yeah, that just sounds so much cooler. Then I'm going to make a duplicate and call it the Home Defense Force. No, what should I call it? I know. I'll call it the Samurai. Samurai. You know, because they're awesome. Then I'm not sure how many I'll need, so I'll just set up a basic division template for it. Okay, I got this 5, so I'll pump out 5 of you. You be in Hokkaido. I'm just setting up it. Setting up my division, which I call the infantries. How about the Glory Bringers, or something silly like that? Ah, cool. I can leave a little later. And instead of that, they're going to be shown as the sword, dude, that's awesome. And for the cavalry, There, of course, the unicorn. They're going to be called Cavalry Char. The glory days. I'm definitely doing that. The glory days. Classic. Yeah. Okay, so all I need is just... Okay, that's pretty easy stuff to do that. I've already got everything I need in production, so might as well just bump that up to 7 and 5, and then start production on these other things. I mean, I doubt that I'll ever use it, but it's nice to be able to upgrade when you do need it, though. Actually, I might use the horse-drawn carriages. I forget if cavalry uses them. I think it might in this mod. There's an armored car, which... Japan on tanks. That just sounds pretty cool. You can really tell that the mod creator didn't put that much effort into Japan yet. Just because, well, he has the same research as everyone else. The Nyecorn. Good one. I see, just pretty bog standard. The Jinkyu, the Tsubaku, the Kasuga, the Kuki, the Setsu, the Vickers C for some reason, which is actually a tank. Triggers. I'm lazy about this. You can actually, let me see. Do I have any field? Ooh, yes I do have a good field marshal. What about this? What's our best general for this? I do have a lot of winter people. Interesting. I'm gonna go with a trickster for my main army, though. Then you can get the other one alongside giving you an old guard with winter. That's actually a really good combo for it. I see. Okay, I've got some production needs. What do I have? So I need 6 more of those and 6 more of those. So what I think I'm gonna need to do is... Actually, first I'm gonna have to see what my national focuses are like. Can I support Filipino separatists? Send Japanese expansion, the Shandong, claim Manchuria, peace China. Okay, so ooh, that is interesting. So I could join the Entente. Only then to leave the Entente. That is kind of cool. I think I like that. Also, I'm just claiming all of Germany's stuff. Ooh, I could cede power to the military. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, but I could also do Imperial Glory. But I want to see what that... I really want to see what the fascist one is like, though. I can't wait. But to start out with, just... 21 demands. And I get to claim Manchuria. I love this tree. I'm gonna just start out with getting a little bit of political power, though. But that does mean that I am going to be going through France for a lot of my exports for now. Okay, let me see. What was my other thing that I needed? Logs I need one of, and aluminium I need one of. So I need one order of logs, and I need one order of aluminium. Yay. Yay, that was cool. But before I finish off here, I'm gonna set up my research. Okay, he doesn't have anything like that. I'm gonna get Mountaineers for sure, but first off, the standard research stuff. And production stuff, because I have no idea why that would not be at this point. So, let me see, is 5 the best I can do right now? Yes. Here, Tohoku. Tokyo. Okay, that works. Actually, I do want to see something else. So I do have Sendai and Amora as well, but I have to build on that. So Sendai and Amora. Because Japan is honestly one of the hardest nations to build up. Oh yeah, 8:30 to 8:40 tomorrow. So I'm actually, oh yeah, Sophia, you want to hear what that dream I had the other day was? I've been working on writing it down, hence why I've been kind of radio dark about it. Okay, so he's a puppet. Might as well set up some other stuff as well. Also, I think I'm gonna have to be back in a little bit because I'm gonna go. I think I got called, and I'll be right back. So it's not quite a dream journal, Sophia. It's more like I'm trying to write it as a story so then I can implement it into my world I've been building. I see. So Kansai already has those 2 ports. Are there anything else like? Nope, just Osaka and that, which does actually somewhat simplify things. So just basically, well, defend that. Shikoku. So just 1 more military and peace to those boys. You know, I actually think I'm gonna make it be 3 civvies in all of those places. Just for sake of balance. Like has 3 and then go down 3. Nice and nice. Just Kochi. I don't think there's a also, I just forgot airport. Then there's only Kochi. Just kind of digging in Kochi. Which does just sound kind of funny. And then since Korea is my puppet, I'm actually going to be trying to integrate after that, so I can... What? There we go. 2 of those, 1 of those, and 1 of those. And let me see, does this... Nope, literally is a pointless province. Alright, so... Next on the chopping block is Weiyong. If you happen to know how to pronounce that, can you put it down in the comment section? I'm sure somebody might read it at some point. Okay, that's where the capital is. I can't know. Kek. It's not where Pyongyang is, so I honestly don't know. I don't know too many other Korean, like, cities just because I don't know. Well, honestly, I think that's one thing that the West doesn't really learn that much about. Not just Korea, but just Asia in general. You kind of know about a lot of the bigger named cities, but as far as, like, you know, the small things that might actually need, don't really learn that much about it. Also, I almost forgot that I am going to be annexing them anyway, so this works in my favor, I think. Right? With the Japan Annex Treaty, that... Oh no, I just realized that would literally annex them, so I should probably do this, just so I don't lose all that stuff to them. Yeah, that's an actual thing in this game, where if you start building something in somebody else's territory, and you annex it, then you kind of have bad stuff go down. You know, Korea. It's alright. It's alright. So, you are a veteran of the Heart's Iron Saga, and you want to experience a new challenge. We've added new difficulties to the game. Pick one of those 4 options and see how good you are. Tiddlywink, eh-ho! Which is actually really good, but I'm not going with that because it is the easy mode. not today is just the most generic nothingness. I got balls of steel. It's kind of the reverse of Tiddlywink AO. And then, tonight we dine in hell. Oh! I believe that's German. I don't know, but it is definitely unfairly strong. If the AI was being played by a competent human player, there's no way you would ever win. It is really that good. Yep. Exactly as it should be, where the stuff is all just growing. I see. Okay, so yeah. I would love to be able to kick Russia. Ooh, the Albanians revolt. I would love to be able to kick Russia out of East Asia and take all that for myself. Maybe even kick them all the way back to the mountain line. I basically just don't care enough. Ooh, yay. Lots of boats. 6. Okay, so the South African Act. South Africa has joined Canada, Australia, and New Zealand as a more autonomous dominion of the United Kingdom. An Act of Parliament unified the Cape of Good Hope, Natal, Orange River Colony, and Transvaal into the Union of South Africa, which was allowed the same quasi-independent state, or which was allotted the same quasi-independent state and set of privileges the rest of the British Commonwealth. The Union is formed. Ooh, yes, that is definitely 9%. Everybody, get over there. Also, I really hope it keeps the name Empire of Japan. Also, yeah. I mean, who doesn't love the idea of Empire of Japan fleet? That just sounds so cool. Okay, let me see. So what I like to do is, since I'm not going fascist yet, I'm just gonna get rid of all those, but when I can do that, just to get my stability up. Once my stability is all the way up, then I worry about other stuff. Okay, cool. So, would I want to go back in time and visit? I mean, I think it would be kind of fun to go back and see what the world was like back then. I'm deciding on whether or not I'm going to do that yet. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Unique focuses over here. I do love to just see these tiny unique focuses at the very least. I think I'm going to strengthen the military. Emperor Meiji overthrew the shogun and began to steer our empire in a new direction, away from isolationism and exercising its might as a world power. What sort of nation would we be able to turn... what sort of nation would we be to turn our backs on this move now? Continuing in this direction, Japan's place in the world would be solidified. They get an extra 100 political power. And down for 100 PP. I see, so a silent workhorse. so far I think I'm going for Silent Workforce, Captain of Industry, and War Industrialist. And later on, if I need to, I can switch over to Prince of Care if I run out. Dun, dun, dun. Oh man, I'm still on export, so definitely free trade as soon as possible. Speaking of that, I get to see something. Japan does not have very many natural resources of its own, so it's not like it would affect me that much. And that way I can research so much faster. Okay, that's it. What's up, my dude? On forgetting how this particular mod has everything laid out because, well, every mod for some reason has to lay itself out differently. Divisions are going to be assigned to him. Cavalry. Let's have you guys come out in your actual home state of Hoi4. But yeah, in real life, the state of Hoi4, or how we're supposed to pronounce it, was actually quite famous for having a rather successful Japanese military, like, I should say. How would you put it? I guess you could say that it was famous for having a military innovator, as he was the man who invented the cavalry charge for the Japanese. He's an often overlooked figure of history. This is a shame. Also, kind of, like, cool as all heck, though. Okay, so requires 26 of these guys, so I need to train up 2 more samurai. Two of them. Pop them out here. Have everybody be reassigned to him. Okay, cool. Ooh, I'm actually getting too much wood right now, which is interesting. I guess I finished a boat that was eating up wood or something. Even though I have no idea why a boat would eat wood, but video game logic, I guess. Yeah, well, I was playing around and then I decided to yeah, I'm gonna do Hearts of Iron, or not Hearts of Iron, Kingdom Hearts on the weekend. But for now, I think weekdays, if I ever do anything, is going to be this game. Just because I find it really fun. It's a fun game to mess around with, especially. Also, all of these units are so badly trained when you first get them. Probably as like a way to balance the game, but still. Interesting. Also, let me see. 1.43 a day, which isn't terrible. Definitely not the best ever, but, you know. Kinda have to grow into it. And Beijing is the capital for now. Let's see if I can. So, Chongyang, or however you're supposed to pronounce that. There's kind of 3 capitals of China, if you will. Beijing, Chongqing, and Nanjing. All of them we killed. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm going to be doing diplomatic focus, because I hope that I can beat out the Chinese Civil War. So this is what the generic focus tree looks like. Nothing particularly special. Yeah, Captain of Industry, because I am building up a lot of infrastructure throughout my kingdom as well. Or I should say empire. The Huawei. Oh, I own Dalian. Or Dalian, I guess. There's nothing there, but that does mean I'm gonna have to garrison it. Which means that I need another garrison unit. Hey, colony bringers. I need 1 unit. On Shikoku for them. Thank you. Nice, dude. Yeah, we noticed you subbed, which was pretty exciting. Thanks for that. Ooh, Portugal becomes a republic. Mirroring their former colony, Brazil, the Republicans of Portugal have couped the monarchy. A string of blunders by the monarchy, mostly concerning the colonies and technological development, provoked a very small band of rebels to come together, which quickly earned the support of nearly the entire military. Though the issues of the monarchy were facing were unlikely to be easily solved anytime soon. At least the public is quenched. For now. Also, beauties. Yep. I forget if there is a unique focus tree, if that's just looking at the pops. Yep, just looking at the pops. There are a lot of, like, little events that pop throughout the game. So, Hoi is still owned by British. Hong Kong is obviously British. Macau is Portuguese. And Wangzuan is French. There's a reason why you never hear about the French colonies. You know, I feel you, man. I had a lot of issues when I was looking for the game idiots. But, you know, I did eventually figure out how to find it easier. I mean, there's the Game Idiots one, and there's also one that I just kind of do, which is just, what is this? Guam and Gilbert Island, really? Who owns Guam right now? Is it? So Wake is Phoenix is the the Line Islands, Midway. Okay, Guam is on. focus is just to, like, steal up a bunch of random peoples. That's interesting. So, the next one that I'm going for... Hey, Ashimanzi. I'm actually not going to be trying to take over Korea. I'm just going to be annexing it with this click of a button. Korea has long been a puppet state of our empire, but as it would serve better as a territory... If we force the puppet emperor into an annexation agreement, we can knock it off the map in a fashion just seemingly diplomatic enough to keep Europe and the Americans off our back, while we establish our first territory on the Asian mainland. Except for that one that I already own, but we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, seriously. I don't know why it says the very first one, since we already own the Galilean right there. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I had a feeling this would actually be relatively successful. Mostly because I know that people enjoy this game. Military dockyards, cool. Military dockyards? Military and dockyard. However, if you are interested in producing a military dockyard, that could be available as well. Also, okay, good. Yes, title. Okay. So, what should I do? Extra that, which is fine. Human-powered tools are always useful. Now I can go ahead and start wasting around with this stuff. Like the quote-unquote technical side of things. Like just... So, Ashazamani? Ashamanzi? How you doing? Let's see if I can't find it. Did they get rid of it? Did they seriously get rid of it? I think they might have gotten rid of it. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Mexico declared war on the Mexican opposition. Revolution in Mexico. On October 5th, 1910, Madero issued a letter from jail known as the Plan de San Luis Potosí, with its main slogan, Suffragio Efectivo, no re-election, free suffrage, and no re-election. It declared the Diaz presidency illegal and called for a revolt. Diaz is just too old. The Empire of the Sun. I can't think of anything more fitting than to be listening to some Sun Empire stuff. There we go, the Japanese annexation of Korea. The most logical solution to Japan's issue of low amounts of natural resources and tenuous defense position is to simply expand outward. If we expand onto the Asian mainland and farther out into the Pacific, we will control the supplies we need and the outposts we deserve. Which is true. We do deserve stuff. Also, let me see something. Did they already come pre-changed over for me? That's cool. Also, that's a really good infantry equipment. Alright, there. I hope I have one. Because if not, then it would be kind of sad. But also now that he's fully... Wait, why are you like... Okay, that's why. Since you're like that, I actually don't know what I could do with you except for maybe just draw a line in the sand. But you are actually going to be expanding out your usefulness right now. Tudalian and all over the Korean mainland. As I slowly eat more and more land, they become more and more useful. Also, 30 divisions now, so I already have it set for... Ah, hello! 501st Woody? Yo. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Hey, dude, do you do anything, Woody? Because if you do, I'm following you right back. So I need 4 more of the same units, that's right. Had to remember exactly how many I need, that's all. 4. So pop here. And colony bringers, that's fine. How many of these green logos got? Ooh, yay, I do have that's fine for now. But the Korean Loyal Guard, I'll welcome in into the greatest army that ever lived. Ah, yes, of course. Korean Loyal Guard is not able. Does not surrender, does not give in. Dude, that's cool. You know, I just use the chat for now. I'm not big enough to the point where I think I need a Discord. So what should these guys be called? I'm gonna call them... Japanese art. Since they're the artillery dudes. Let me see if I can't give him... You know, they're gonna be the Paradox logo. Because they are true art. The amount of puns that can be made over Paradox truly is a wonderful feeling. Yep. Oh, of course, it's not gonna let me do that yet. Okay. Now I think I can... How am I producing outdated... What on earth am I producing that's outdated? I didn't know that support could be outdated. Then what's a Martini Henry? Are they talking about my guns? Oh, they are talking about my guns, because they were the old infantry type. Well, I have no idea why I was showing you that they were the old type. Japanese annexation of Korea. The Korean Empire, a Japanese puppet state since the assassination of Queen Min in 1895, just signed a treaty with the Japanese government resulting in a full annexation. Though the Russian Empire and the United States are complaining about this measure, no official action has been made against Japan yet. It seems Korea's long legacy will go out with nothing more than a whimper. More land for the sun to rise on. Of course, these guys. Oh no, I just realized they're going to start spawning in, and I really can't. Yeah, so I guess. 10. And all of these samurai are going into the one thing. Basically, no. Not samurai. Samurai are defenders. Okay, cool. So I just really quick get all of the orders. Reassign everybody there. Cool. Did you know that thanks to a mistake that slipped through and all dogs go to heaven, they accidentally imply that not all dogs go to heaven? Oh, sorry, Woody. I was asking about that earlier. Nobody mentioned it, so I guess I'll lower it down really quick. That better? I've been trying to figure out a good balance, but you know how sound is. Also, yes, you will need to bring the figures, Sophia. You can't play it without them. Wow, dude, I have 11 viewers right now. That's kind of insane. In the membrane. Also, nosy. What kind of trait could he have? Winter expert. Okay, I know who I'm going to have guarding the Russian border. Also, I could do the Mitsubishi Kyoken, the Nippon Electric Company, the Komatsu, or the Tokyo Gas and Electric Company, the Mitsu, or the Sumo. You know, I think I'm gonna go with Mitsubishi. And not just because that's the only one that I know how to pronounce. I know that eventually Japan will, or rather I should say, I know that China will explode soon, so I don't feel bad about it. 1.0 is the original one, Sophia. I agree with you, Woody. That would be nice if everybody did. But oh yeah, is the music better? I tried lowering it down a little bit. You know. Also, just the audio balancing alone in the game was a little bit off. I don't know exactly what happened, but they did just kind of mess it up a little bit when they were making it. I'm not sure. Goodbye, viewers. Back down to 9. But hey, 9 is not a terrible number given this. Given just how small of a channel this is, having 9 viewers isn't bad. Okay, let me see. Ooh, war in Europe opportunities. Wait, who's at war? Oh, the Ottoman Empire is at war, of course. I almost forgot about that. So what I can do is I can join the Entente. Then I can claim Yingyang. Then I can after the peace happens, then I can leave the Entente. Also, I like how I get two different options to go to war with them. I think the difference is that it's like, what is the difference? Okay, Japan must interfere. I remember how that works now. So this one you take stuff, and this one you just kind of like destroy the Soviets. This one you actually take land, and this is the point where you actually go fascist and then invade Manchuria later. Because one cool thing is, sure, we can continue on with the Incredibles. One of the cool things about this is where, yeah, I'm gonna do war in Europe right now just because it is useful to me. Very useful right now. Actually, I want to see, where does it give me that? I don't know, Tokuko, or how I'm supposed to pronounce it, is relatively fun. So I see, wow, we have a lot of these guys, which is honestly pretty cool to see. So I think I'm gonna go first off though with Sekanati Yoshiho. Yoshiho. Japan does get a lot of political power through its focus tree, which is nice. See, I think you should be able to annex actually quite a chunk of Siberia. Also, Russia has a core state on it, and also Tanituva itself does. Which I just find hilarious that Tanituva exists. So if you're looking at an actual, like, map of Japan, or of China, something that I find vaguely interesting is that all along here there's something called Inner Mongolia, which is, I guess the best way you could put it is, it's a Mongolian government. Or rather, actually, it's the Mongolia province. Also, for some reason, Nepal and Bhutan both look the same, and I count it as puppets, despite the fact that in real life, it was very confusing as to exactly what you would call them. Certainly not puppets. Maybe annexed friends with benefits. Yep, oil extraction, because of course. You have to go kind of slow, kind of just gathering up everything. Very much like a real relationship, you just gotta do it so you can get on with your life. Also, I'm pretty sure... Okay, for some reason I thought if I clicked on the British Raj, it would get me to here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's nothing about... I could support Kaiser Wilhelm. Dude, I could do that and get the Windsor Habsburg, which would be kind of cool. And then just befriend Portugal. Also, that stuff, which could be pretty fun. 140, which... Ooh, the Arab Spring. As I said, this looks like if it could be a lot of fun, too. The Irish Free State. Treaty of Laon. Or just invade Constantinople. So interestingly enough, they don't seem to have anything that would let them react to the Chinese Civil War. Which, I mean, obviously I'm going to be taking advantage of. That's kind of what I do. Ooh, the Battle of Desi. The Albanians have scored an upset victory over the Turkish forces today. Honestly, I haven't missed much. After a surprise attack on a much numerically superior Ottoman force, the Albanians lured into pursuing Turks in the nearby town of Tuzi were joined by the rebel force from Montenegro. They were overwhelmed. The bottlenecked forces into a retreat. Turkish authority in the Balkans has fallen further into question as a result. I like how you can actually just release Albania and it still gives you those, though. Because the Ottoman Empire, I think, is my favorite to play as in this mod, just because, I don't know, they've just got a fun focus tree. And they've got a lot of cool, like, little scripted stuff that goes along with them. So what does that mean? So what's the difference between viewers and views, if you happen to know the difference? So I'm already in April of that, that's fine. Oh, there we go. War in Europe opportunity. Cool. Certain position. Ooh, what is Qingyang? Though China would be in no position to refuse. Okay, so you would just... China as a puppet state is just too good to pass. Yeah, I mean, honestly, a war in China is not a bad thing in this game. I'm going to be contesting the Russian dominance. The Russians hold themselves to be the emperors of the East, the foremost authority in Eastern Asia. Have these fools forgotten already our last encounter? By adopting an anti-Russian stance in the area and working against their authority, we will, of course, increase our own. Then I can jump up to free trade. What you lose in terms of resources, you get back in terms of other cool stuff. Plus, it's not exactly like if building boats fast is a necessity. Yeah, I'm not exactly building very fast, which is sadly to be expected. That's set up. Yeah, I think I'm good over here for now. Gonna start doing Cult of the Offense, I guess. Doctrine leaders believe that offensive advantages are so great that a defending force would have no hope of repelling the attack. Our armies trudge slowly up the battlefield, forming lines before giving fire, with Maxim now in use by nearly every army in the world. However, this would be a good way to get our troops slaughtered. The general belief is we need a fast-moving charge of overwhelming numbers to break the enemy defenses, which isn't a bad idea. It's not a very stable idea, as Japan could tell you. But it isn't a terrible idea either. Also, I've got 48. Wonder how many they have right now. So they've actually got like close to 60, 60. Ooh, they've got like 100, which is nice. And they've got like a 50. There's a reason why Germany does do so well in these, is you do tend to have, as Germany, they do tend to carry the whole team on their back. Which is why if I ever do a German Empire one, you know. Also, the beer hall push, or push, pretty cool actually. And of course the fascist Q. I do kind of love that though, it's just like, you know. I don't know, there's just a lot of fun little things along here that I like. Also, you really want to get World War II started, or World War I started as early as possible. Oh, that's cool, dude. Oh, that's interesting. So you can have more viewers than you do views. But you can't have more views than you do view. Okay, that makes sense. You see, land doctrine is still good. I see, 'cause there's not much that's super urgent that I do right now. I'm gonna continue on with this stuff then. Yep. That's gonna be a cool costume. So, should I do Tokyo Arsenal? Or Kirito and Nyambush? I guess I'm gonna do Kirito and Nyambush. Okay, Machu Picchu. Next up, Asuka. Yeah, for some reason, it just takes a long time for support equipment to come out. Not sure why. So you know what, guys? It is getting kind of late. So here in the next 7 minutes or so, I'm going to be wrapping it on up. I think I'm gonna get to a good place. I'm gonna save up, and then we can start back next time. How about celebrating Sumishima? Was a devastating blow to the Russian fleet and one of Japan's greatest moments. Ensuring we seal the legacy of the events forever will not only serve to inspire our own population, but be yet another massive blow to Russia's prestige and morale. AKA, I am going to be a Richard about it. Yeah. The Agad Year crisis, provoked by the increasing power of the France over the state. Moroccan citizens began a rebellion against Sultan Ada Abdel Hamid. As the French are preparing to lift the siege on Fez, the Germans have sent the SMS Panther to the port of Agadir in support of the rebels, claiming to be protecting German mercantile interests in the region. Presuming that the events of a rebel failure, Morocco will pass to direct control by France. Nothing is done about this situation. War could break out in Europe. Yay! Also, from the looks of it, are they gonna win? I think they just won, yeah. I think the Moroccans just won, guys. We can check on that later, but I do believe so. Also, so there's this one over here that I kind of want to do, which is support Filipino separatists. But I fear that if I do that, then there's going to be a war, basically. I don't know so much that I want a war with the US this early on. I mean, they start out not as a pushover, for sure. It's not in the base game, where you really could just steamroll them pretty fast. Yeah, it was the Halle Berry Catwoman. Oh, who's that other follower? I have to see now. Is there a way to check it? Ooh, I know the activity. Illuminated Dark Heart. Thank you for the follow. All fine. And Andy. Improved oil drilling is always good. Need that oil, guys. After all, how else can you be American? Yeah, I do love my artillery unit. The Mona Lisa has been stolen. He just walked away with it? What? Illuminated dark. The Crow was kind of a weird movie, wasn't it? I guess some mining. You know, and I think this is where I'm going to be leaving it off. Just because I do need to get some sleep. I'm going to be calling it... STREAM of an old man. I hope you all enjoy, and I will be seeing you all next time.